First, a basic understanding of what a team is needs to be clarified. While Henry Ford's invention of the assembly line is an example of organization to execute, we are looking to do more than just organize and execute for your company. Creswell, 2018. A team is a number of individuals that work together towards a common goal, but an effective and efficient team does much more. According to Creswell, 2018, effective teams involve trust, the ability to learn and adapt, they feel psychologically safe in their work environment, and they are able to create and produce for their organization, and they have clear goals. First, a basic You now understand what a team is, and also many of the important attributes it takes to have an effective team. Now, on to virtual teams. So what is a virtual team? Simply put, a virtual team is a team that does not meet with one another face-to-face. According to Creswell 2018, a virtual team includes members that are aware of what one another are doing and also work to ensure tasks assigned to the team are completed in a timely manner. Virtual teams face a few obstacles that traditional face-to-face teams do not. According to Creswell 2018, teaming is a dynamic activity where mindsets and practices determine their functions. Virtual teams do not have the opportunity to meet their fellow team members face-to-face to build trust and synergy. But with leaders implementing proper mindsets and practices from the start, virtual teams can too operate as efficiently and effectively as face-to-face teams. So you might be wondering what practices and mindsets your company needs to implement in order to have effective face-to-face and virtual teams, right? Here are a few items that are related to effective teams. First, communication. According to Creswell 2018, today's organizations involve what's called reciprocal interdependence, where back and forth communication and coordination are essential to getting work done. This may seem like a short and simple item to check off on your list in creating effective teams, but it deserves a lot of attention. Creswell 2018 states that it is important to accommodate to many different types of areas of expertise, and also how certain individuals think differently from one another. Your company will need to be prepared that there will be conflicts within teams, but awareness of differences by all parties will assist in obtaining solutions. Next, as Creswell 2018 also states, creating an environment that is psychologically safe for all employees is essential for effective teaming. What will a psychologically safe work environment do for your company? It will allow for your team members to grow, learn, produce, and create. Creswell 2018 states that learning from failure is very useful and important. And in order for your organization to learn from their failures, all members must feel safe to fail, then to communicate and learn from the said failure. Finally, allowing room for your team members to speak up. This will only be possible if psychological safety is first established. As these two practices are closely linked, you will want to implement a specific time and space for your organization's teams to allow all members to share their thoughts and ideas. Offering many different avenues for employees to speak up is a smart option. So you might be wondering what practices and mindsets Your organization must prepare for what it takes to be an effective team. While we have covered some important topics for creating successful teams, there is not a foolproof answer to forming highly efficient and effective teams. Your company should think of preparing yourself for obstacles in your company's teaming future, much like chefs do to prepare for a large and busy dinner to be served. Before that meal, chefs will need to ensure that they have all of their ingredients prepped and ready, so when dinner time hits, their operation has all the tools prepped and ready for success. We just reviewed some of the do's of teaming, and now we will cover some important actions and operations your company will want to avoid in order to ensure your organization's teams are functioning effectively. First, the first don't of teaming we'll cover is closely linked to one of the do's of teaming that we just covered. That is the importance of psychological safety. So what happens when psychological safety is not present within a team? Fear. One important subject is that of fear. Creswell 2018 states that fear has been used in the past to motivate employees. This method crippled employees' ability to contribute and be a part of an effective team. Why is avoiding fear so important to your organization's success? Your employees will be paralyzed and unable to create and produce. According to David Kelly's 2012 TED Talk, he explains how fear of judgment can stop our creative efforts. Next, identify